Dolph, they're my big cousin, my role model. Without dude, tell the truth, I be stuck in the bottle trying to get her to take something.
I come up, my grandma raised me and my two little brothers. You know what I'm saying? Since I was 14, bro, I've been paying bills. I've been taking care of my little brother. I've been getting money. I've been doing everything I'm doing now. Man, this music, this just, only thing new is I'm rapping. Everything right now, just like that's why I ain't got no deal. You see all this ice on me, man?
Yeah, I
this,
see.
Man, come on, man.
But see that.
While all these rappers and the fake watch busters, whatever it called, man, Young Dolph ain't in it. You feel me? I jumped in the game, buying coops, buying ice, buying all that. Right now, still going on.
I'm just tell y'all the truth, man. I can't respect nothing like it's like the music cool, the money cool, all that. But if I don't respect you. If it's something about you I just don't respect, bro, I can't sit and fake and act like it's all good. It's just like he got on here and he said something about, I guess it was something about a feature. Like, oh, he didn't do a feature or something for me, right?
He said he asked you asked him for a feature.
Listen, man, on my little boy and my little girl, man, he come to me talking about let him get on the song. Know what I mean? Or he want me to get on this song, so oh, send it to me. Send me the song with the open verse. Know what I mean? Now if it was the other way around where I'm trying to do, you gotta think this back in the day where I don't really even know the game to know nothing. All I was doing was just pulling up on everybody with a bag.
But I didn't even make the connection. I met Dolph through Drummer Boy. He said he wanted to do a feature with me. Like, I got a guy, he said, this is my buddy, I'm doing a tape with him. Don't charge him the price you would charge him. You know what I'm saying? He doing this out of his pocket, showing some love, he up and coming. And we met that day, we did a feature, and I ain't think nothing else of it. One of my homeboys, he was like, man, Dolph hard. But I didn't even make the connection with this, the dude who I did a feature with maybe a year ago. So I listened to his tape, and I was like, damn, he is hard. Then I called Drummer Boy and said, hey man, connect me with that dude who I did that feature with. I just heard his tape. And I called him, I told him, I said, hey man, you know, I'm just building a studio. Anytime you want to come up here, man, you know, let's just make some music. I'll never charge you again. Once I met him and we started being cool and being friends, I told him, man, you know, my door's always open to you. I like stuff that's real. I like stuff that I feel like the artist match the music. And with him, it's like what you see is what you get. When you meet him in person, what you see is what you get. It ain't hard to decipher that, hey man, what he's telling you is true.
Hey, Glock, quit playing, man. That motherfucking son of a gun hard. But that other mixtape you finna drop.
Everybody really can do it, but it's about who really wanna do it, who really want it. Everybody gonna run their mouth about, man, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Next time you see them, what they doing, you still talking. Then you got some other people like, man, they just sit and they just watch everybody doing everything. Like, man, he doing this, he got this. They can tell you everything what's going on about everything. Feel what I'm saying? It really ain't numbers, staying focused, bro. That's all it is, bro. Man, I taught myself how to cut hair when I wasn't 12, I was 13. Like 13 years old, I taught myself how to cut hair. So I was coming out of the 8th grade, you know what I'm saying? So when I'm like 14 years old, like I'm full-fledged chopping. Bro, in the hood, you gotta do something. You know what I mean? Like, me, I couldn't just be a little kid. I couldn't be a little kid.
You know what I mean? Like, for real, bro, like 2021, bro, like, everybody like me to be changed. You know what I mean? Like 12 months, bro, everybody like me to be changed. Every fucking body. Feel what I'm saying? Too much shit going on, bro. We dropped the movie, we dropped the music, got the music, and we say shit again. We finna drop. Just check this shit out, bro. I got some shit for y'all.
What's going on, y'all? This is True. Let's get into it. Let's chop it on up. About this private investigator. Let me let y'all know what a little bitty update is. But first of all, let's just have an open discussion about it. Now, everybody can see that he's scrambling, right? That'll be Hernandez Govan, right? We can't say, as of right now, 100% that anybody has anything on Big Head, on Gotti, right? We can speculate all day and all night. And then we still gonna have to speculate. But I honestly don't see no way that he knows absolutely nothing. Because if you put it all together, if the streets know, since you want to rap about your family and other dudes, other ninjas, not yourself, then let's talk about it. If the streets know, I know for sure that you have rescued your brother several times for those times that he ran out on the plug, right? We know that for a fact. So, how street are you? Because it's hard to believe that none of these dudes, you know how many dudes then got jammed up with you? You get jammed up, don't mention my name. Yeah, my bad, y'all. Had a little glitch. But yeah, so the private investigator that they afforded Hernandez Govan, what do y'all think the private investigator is looking for? What is the purpose of the private investigator? Now, we having a conversation. I hope y'all don't mind, you know, because sometimes you got to have a conversation. Let me tell you a couple of things that I think. Number one, them phones, all of that talking, all of that FaceTime, and don't forget that when Straight Drop FaceTime Big Juke, right? And told him it was done. Well, that's technology. Don't forget, Cornelius testified to Juke said, well, Govan said that Juke said, take all our phones and put them outside. In case anybody wired up at this meeting. On top of that, Jamarcus Johnson had a whole conversation with Straight Drop, Cornelius. Oh, they definitely know who the unk is. Because, and that's another thing right there. See, that's the biggest thing. They definitely know who the unk that was mentioned is. Now, the feds do have a power to tell the state, hold up, don't expose, don't blow our cover. We are already on top of it. So go ahead and get that little speedy trial, quickest trial I ever seen for somebody so major such as Dolph. But they didn't wish got Straight Drop on out of there. Took Cornelius, cut everybody else a deal. And now it comes down to Govan, right? But this number one is the private investigator. What is he looking for? Is they trying to connect a lot of these shootings that somebody might have, because you know it's not the first attempt on Dolph's life, you know, and they hit him up in Hollywood. They 100 shot him up at the CIAA. And somebody told me it was another attempt. Now, I don't know what the private investigator is for, but y'all get in the comment section and speculate, because this is what I wanted to do with this video, while my other video is uploading. I think I might have to turn that live back on, because damn the comment section, I can just turn the live back on like I used to do before I turned it off. For anybody that's been a day one, I think I need to, y'all motivate me on that. Turn the live back on, let the people talk, bring them up on the screen like I used to do. Ain't like I never did it before. So yeah, I think I'm gonna really mull on that. Y'all pump me up. But that's what I wanted to create that conversation for. Now, since we on there, before I go while this other video downloading. Now, before I do that though, I know I'm all over the place. I've got another video with total clarity, but right now that's how I'm talking to, like, y'all right there with me. It's something that they looking for. Now, you got to have a bigger fish. Juke gone, Teasy gone. What can the private investigator really find if it ain't something that will guarantee your ass a better deal than that you already turned down. I mean, you your own private investigator, right? Maybe they trying to get what the feds got so that he can see what he needs to do. Something that makes sense. But you need a private investigator to go after a black youngster or something. Shit, just tell your lawyer what you know. Oh, you can't do that because you already broke the proffer agreement. That's why they slammed. That's why they went hard on you. Because the proffer agreement specifically says, if we catch your ass telling one lie, all deals off the table. And that's exactly what happened. So now they offer him for his little bit of testimony. Cornelius came through and and outshined him. Cornelius told a hell of more than he told at that trial. That was just at the state level. You need federal business when you relocate a witness, the shooter and the witness in jail, and most of his family. Oh yeah, that's federal funding right there. So that's how big it is. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Now before I go, let me clear something up about Howard Keon Wright. That is the vice president and the road manager of CMG. For a long time, people have missed the whole point of why Howard Keon Wright is really locked up. It has nothing to do with Dolph. Can y'all believe that? Remember the one that got 10 to 14 years, 12 to 14 years for jumping out with them things, running and all that at the CIAA, another CIAA tournament. This happened in 2016. Well, we all thought that was about Dolph, right? Let me update y'all, educate y'all. Check this out. True. All right, y'all, here we go. 3 men charged in uptown Charlotte vehicle shooting. For a long time, people assumed that this had something to do with Young Dolph and Yo Gotti. See the band? Well, we're going to update and educate y'all today. It had absolutely nothing. This day, February 28, 2016, that happened to Dolph in 2017 at the same CIAA tournament, but not this year. This is, wait till y'all find out who the intended victim really was. True. Alright. This is Howard Keon Wright. This is Yo Gotti's right-hand man / vice president of CMG and the road manager. Yep. This dude right here, somebody let me know, because I know somebody out there, we done seen this guy before. Another fellow blogger had made a video, and he was talking, whoever he is, y'all enlighten me so I can, refresh my memory on him. If somebody knows who this guy really is, I want to check him back out. Kevin Thompson. Now, all 3 of these guys are the ones that they caught. All right. 3 men were arrested Sunday after 2 vehicles and a hotel lobby were sprayed with bullets in uptown Charlotte Sunday morning. Nobody was hurt. This is a witness talking. This happened by the Sky Condominiums. Officers arrived at 443 near the Sky Condominiums and Hyatt Hotel on South Caldwell Street in response to the shooting. They estimate that 50 shots were fired into the 2 cars and into the lobby door of the hotel. Glass was shot out. They had little bullet markers all over the floor. A witness said it looked like a truck that was driving around in Iraq. Investigators don't think it was that random act of violence. Nearby security guards say they heard the shots and saw a man fleeing the scene in a Nissan Altima. They caught the tag number and saw the car head west on 4th Street. CMPD stopped the Altima on 5th Street and a backseat passenger jumped out of the car and ran into a nearby parking deck. Police say he was carrying an AK-47. He was arrested and police identified him as Howard Wright. 2 more weapons were found in the vehicle. Howard Wright, Kevin Thompson, and Derek Bolter were arrested and charged with 3 counts for shooting into an occupied dwelling and discharging a firearm in city limits. Thompson and Wright were also charged with carrying a concealed weapon. Charlotte Mecklenburg police say the men were in Charlotte for the CIAA tournament. Alright, so that's that. Now, remember that. Now, let me show y'all who this really had something to do with, right? Check this out. this who really, if y'all seen Love and Hip Hop, I think, yeah, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Y'all remember Stevie J, Mimi Faust, the one that did the infamous sex tape. Y'all know who Stevie J is, right? Love and Hip Hop Atlanta stars Stevie J, Jordan, and Mimi Faust found themselves at the center of a Charlotte club altercation. So that's telling us this stemmed from a club that quickly escalated to the two being jumped and fleeing from bullets after being shot at during the CIAA weekend. You see this March 2nd, 2016. As reported by the source, the two, who fans became familiar with because of their ongoing love triangle that included Jocelyn Hernandez, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, 2016, the tournament. According to the site, the two were out at a Charlotte, North Carolina venue called Club Empire when the producer, Stevie J, got into a verbal altercation with another club goer. It must be one of them CMG boys. The verbal dispute soon escalated to a physical fight where both Stevie J and Faust were allegedly jumped. The physical fight resulted in both reality stars leaving the club, only to be followed and shot at multiple times by the use of an AK-47 and several dozen automatic weapons, according to the site. So, that's what I just showed y'all in the first clip. All of them got arrested. The Vice President CMG out here shooting at Stevie J and Mimi Faust. Since the alleged shooting and attack, TMZ has released footage of what reportedly shows some of what really happened that night inside the club, with most of the parties involved. According to the site, there was gunplay involved in Jordan's van. Remember the van I just showed y'all? What's allegedly shot up Jordan is Stevie J. The report claims that the former Bad Boy Entertainment producers denied those allegations. In an account from Stevie J of what took place that night, it all started from the club security. Stevie J explained how the club security got pretty rough with a club goer at the event that he was hosting that night. The club goer got upset over how he was handled by security and found Stevie J to be at fault, so he and his posse jumped him outside of the club. And that's that. I will clip into this. I'm gonna clip into this TMZ